Namaste to all. Welcome to my channel Sheetal Devarkonda. Today the topic is how a trauma is going to drain us. So we know what exactly a trauma is, how it has been occupied our physical health and mental health, and what could be the outcomes. So let's say a few points related to how it is going to be drain our physical health and mental health. So high levels of cortisol, so causing a stress hormone, causes a fatigue. Hypervigilance due to trauma can result in waking up repeatedly. Dealing with intrusive memories and blocking them takes effort. Trying to hide feelings and the trauma from loved ones is draining. Lack of healing progress can frustrate and dishearten you. Trauma can isolate you from others and make you feel alone. Feelings of guilt, doubt, and shame are often difficult to control. Reliving the trauma is a very tiring and complex process. The healing journey often means dealing with ups and downs. So, these are the few things where the trauma drains up you. And the stress and trauma do not disappear when ignored, they show up in our body instead. And you have to remodify your nervous system with various methodologies. And trauma is healed through safe relationship. So when you have a good and safe relationship, so the trauma can be healed automatically. So having a safe relationship nowadays, it is very difficult to find out. Even the having a good relation, sometimes we are getting like of a throwback to our touching by the traumatic situations and making feel like of guiltiness and feeling ashamed of while telling our stories. So better consult a professional psychologist to have a good health. And coming to trauma when it is unhealed, what could be happen in us? So focusing on fixing other people, crying when expressing true emotions, people pleasing to receive love, withholding truth to avoid conflict, tolerating abuse behavior, not taking action due to fear of punishment, feeling the need to prove yourself, looking for external validation, not setting personal boundaries. And when the trauma triggers in us, what could be happen? Especially when being ignored, especially by someone we care about, being blamed or shamed about something, feeling helpless over a painful situation or an injustice that we have witnessed, being judged, criticized, teased, or put down, being rejected by someone or not feeling accepted, someone leaving us or threatening they will leave us, or the end of a relationship, too much to do, having too much on our plate and feeling overwhelmed, loud noise, that is like of aggressive sounding noises or exposure, not feeling safe in your environment or in a situation you doesn't feel safe. And what could be the symptoms of trauma we see, and what are the symptoms that we cannot see in the trauma? So here the trauma symptoms which we can see is like a flashbacks, insomnia, anger outburst, withdrawing from people, difficulties in connecting to people, self harm, avoidance, panic attacks, mood fluctuations, nightmares, and the pain, the trauma which we cannot see is thoughts that no one can be trusted, thoughts that everyone will hurt you, thoughts that everyone cheats or is dishonest, thoughts that sharing your feelings will result in losing people, the belief that you are not or will never be as safe, intense fears or loss and abandonment, and having a shame. These all are like knowing about the trauma symptoms which we can see and the trauma symptoms which we cannot see. And a traumatic response temporarily overrides the rational brain always. So please do remember this point. And coming to the traumatic experiences what we are having, so when we consider like of mental health and mental illness, what exactly happening at the time of consulting a psychologist. So psychologists treat your trauma responses, coping mechanism and subconscious programming. So it is not a mental illness treating, it is a coping mechanism, subconscious programming, and treating trauma responses will be happening. And now the very important point is what exactly happen in our mindset when something like a fight or the response of a fight in our brain does occur. So it will be saying you're wrong, I am right. And coming to the flight, so here let's talk about something else. Coming to the freeze, who doesn't talk or listen or learn. So we are not able to listen properly or talk anything. We just try to avoid or keep a full stop for it. Coming to the phone, performative surface level engagement. These are the four challenging responses will be mostly happening in our brain. And today's topic is trauma, very important. Every stage of life we do have a traumatic experiences. So to have a better mental health and physical health, we have to consult always a professionals in order to maintain and balance our livelihood. Thank you for watching and please like, subscribe, share our channel. Thank you all.